Okay, I got a Sears Suburban here, and I want to put this scissor lift mower deck on it. And when I started filming, I didn't have the sound on, so we'll just start here. The only thing I've done is slid the deck under the scissor deck because see how it operates. Now, you notice right here, see how that's going up between that? That's what you're going to want. There's a notch right back there. Same in the back. You'll have this bar back here, and it has to go, this slot back there has to go over top of that. Now here's what I'm talking about. This should be bolted to the back of your tractor. Okay. I don't remember exactly which way. It must go, this is the front of the tractor. This way, I think. Either way, that comes up, and this is where the pin goes through this hole. So you'll need that part on the tractor. Okay, here's the other bracket. This hole in the side here, that's where the pin on the deck here will go. And you see it's right here. You'll need that bolted onto the tractor. And then it looks the same as this bracket without the lever and stuff. You may or may not have this. But the other side will look just like that. Now see that slot right here? That pin, that's got to come up through here, and then the pin goes through it. Same as in the back. Okay, so once you got that on there, and your belt, I'll just have it pulled straight out. If you just taking the deck off and putting it right back on, you can leave the belt on the mule drive, and you can get to these. There's a nut here, a nut back there, and one on the other side. You can get the belt guard off, get the belt off and on. So next thing I do is I raise this up, and so you can kind of see that the tractor kind of needs to go forward. So let's do that. Put it here because then I want to try to get these to come up. Now see, it's going over the right way here. That one back there, I don't know if you can see, but it's going over the right way. It looks like my pin coming undone. So you pull these pins out and turn it sideways to that notch. It holds it out. This one didn't hold. Okay, I need two hands. I'll be right back. Okay, so I lowered that back down, pulled the pin, and got it there now. Now on the other side is where I like to start, really, because you can see the other side. Now this side's going to go on. As long as I can look down here, and this side will go on. Which, I don't know if you can see down there, but it's close. It might make it go on right there. Now I'm going to raise the handle, and I always get the left side pin first. So I've got both pins on this side latched, and this side. Now sometimes you might have to rock the tractor around, or sometimes pick up a little bit on the deck to do it. And I'm going to need two hands, I think. Now this deck is up higher than the other one did. It has the same scissor mechanism. It's just this rod and stuff is the only thing different. You can see how that. Okay, now next thing we're going to do. So the next thing we need to do is put this mule drive in. There is this spring also. You can run without it. There's a spring here. And to make it simple, right here behind the wheel thingy, you'll see the gap right down through here. The plate the engine sets on, it hooks up to the back of that plate right there. Hooks from there to there. And the idea is that whenever this is disengaged, it makes sure the mule drive sucked all the way back in, just so there's no tension making your belt wear out rubbing on the pulley. Now this one's only don't have the one rod, the engagement rod, but now some of them will have another rod connecting in there somewhere. It goes down to the mower deck with the brake. But those are newer and I don't have anything like that to show you. Now if you see where these wear a little bit, it would be good to lubricate that, but I got the camera in my hand, so I'll pull it back out and do that later. I see this engagement rod right here. I'll see, I don't know if you can see it or not, sticking through here, that pin. That needs a clip in it, and that's how you adjust the belt tension. If you need more belt tension, you'd pull that out and you'd turn it out one turn, or turn it in a turn if you had too much tension. So that's how that works. And that hooks to this, which is that bracket. It hooks right here. Okay. Now on the engine pulley, it's going to go into this one right here. Okay, not the little one on the outside, but the big one here. Now you'll see one side's a flat pulley and one's a V pulley. So you'll take the belt, you put the flat side there, you put the V there, and you'll just pull it up around and put it on this pulley. That rod just in there, and the belt up on the pulley like it's supposed to be. Let's try our engagement rod right here. See how it pushes that out. See how this is real loose. So what we need to do is take that back out, turn it out 1 or 2 turns, and try it again until we get the belt tension correct. Now with the belt engaged, this is kind of about all the tighter I'll go. You don't need it extremely tight, and if you try to turn that belt, you'll notice it'll try to turn the engine. So if you get too tight, you'll just eat up these bearings in the mule drive and stuff. So now that we have that set, we can go ahead and put our pin in. Now on this cover, you got these belt guides. You may have to take the tension off to work it over the belts and get it over there. But once I do that, I put the tension on, and you'll have a space here, and you want to kind of equal that space a little bit so the belts don't rub, and then you can tighten down this nut to wherever you want to. Like I say, just make sure when you tighten it down that it's not rubbing the belt in either direction. And then the only thing left we got to do is put that spring on. Okay, now for those wondering, it's about a 6.5 inch spring. It's what, 3/4? Not a real heavy spring either. And I almost forgot this part. You need your belt guides. There's a hole here and a hole here. There's a pin you can't see up here and one here. And you put those on, but you just got to make sure that the belt, I do it when the belt's got tension on it. And then it's just these 2 pins here that holds it in place. And I don't know if you can see right in the middle up there the spring. And it does go into the mule drive from underneath if you're going to stick it on first. That should be it. You should be ready to mow now.